Ray Loomis getting sideways. Look out, Ray. Trouble back there as he puts it up next to the guardrail in turn 3. And another complete restart. Todd Atherton, Mark Lambert in row 1. Green flag waving once again. Todd Atherton, Mark Lambert, and Jim Abbott running third. Brad Graham in car number 36. On the inside of Jim Abbott for third. Ray Loomis in 1 and Jerry Scott in car number 22 around a complete lap 1. Todd Atherton, your leader. Mark Lambert second. Jim Abbott third. Brad Graham in car number 36. And a battle for fifth. Jerry Scott on the outside. Mike Boomersheim trying to move up in car number 40. Ray Loomis slowing on the main straightaway. Car number 1, 2 laps down, 6 to go. Brad Graham up to third around Jim Abbott. Brad Graham now running third in car number 36. Todd Atherton still your leader. Mark Lambrecht running second. Ray Loomis slowly down the back straightaway. He'll be headed pit side. Halfway point to be completed this time by for your leader, Todd Atherton in car number 75. Mark Lambrecht second. Battle for third, Brad Graham in 36. Jim Abbott in car number 86. Jerry Scott running fifth. Gary Meager trying to get around Mike Boomersheim. Gary Meager in car number 20. Nearly a straightaway lead for Todd Atherton in car number 75. Mark Lambrecht second. Brad Graham running third. Jim Abbott. 3-car battle for fifth. Jerry Scott, Mike Boomersheim, and Gary Meager. Half a lap to go, heading into turn 3, ready for the checkered flag, this time out of turn 4. Todd Atherton from Coloma, gonna win it in car number 75. Mark Lambrecht finishes second in car number 31. And the 36 car for Brad Graham, finishing third. Jim Abbott fourth. Jerry Scott. After we congratulate our winner, how about a hand there for Coloma's Todd Atherton, winning our first factory stock heat in car number 75. Pick up your prize at the speed shop here on the main concourse, either a Pepsi shirt, a Lane Automotive hat, a Hartford Speedway Park. Bob Frank in car number 26, Jim Anders in 83, and Bill Schmalfeld in car number 88. JR Hott of the opening night feature winner, your leader, Mad Max Wireball, running second in car number 3. Fred Wood in 29, Mike Barchett running fourth in car number 7, and Bill Bamman running fifth. Battle for third, Mike Barchett in car number 7. Fred Wood in 29, side by side into turn 3. Top 5 finishers moving up to the factory stock main event. Rod Kinsler back to the pit area in car number 22. J.R. Hodovy, your leader. Mad Max Wireball running second. Mike Barchett third. Fred Wood fourth. And Bill Bamman fifth. J.R. Hodovy continues to lead heading into turn 3. Mad Max Wireball second in car number 3. Mike Barchett third. Fred Wood fourth and Bill Bamman fifth. Jim Anders running sixth in car number 83 out of turn 2. 6 laps down, 2 to go. Good battle for fourth. Heading into turn 1. Fred Wood in car number 29. Bill Bamman in the 3B. Half a lap to go, heading into turn 3. Your leader, the white 44, J.R. Hodovy, heading toward the checkered flag. This time out of turn 4. J.R. Hodovy gonna win it in car number 44. Mad Max Wireball finishing second in the black 3. Mike Barchett third. Fred Wood fourth in car number 29. Bill Bamman fifth in the black 3. Truckmasters, Mac Tools, Walmart 1 Hour Photo, CarQuest, Moore's Excavating. Sprint drivers back there in the pit area, if I could have your attention, please. We need you by the barn there. We're going to have an autograph session for the fans for the sprint car drivers. You fans, we've got our sprint car drivers by the building for an autograph session. Third and final factory stock heat event on the Speedway. Round to complete lap 1. Dennis Bennett, your leader in car number 77. Howard Litaker Jr. running third in car number 10, and we've got, need a driver's name on car number 5, might be a Postion, we assume. Mike Postion or Skinny Postion, we assume, in car number 5. Mike Wells running fourth in car number 71. Good 3-car battle heading into turn 3. Dennis Bennett and the Postion car number 5, Howard Litaker Jr. in car number 10. And I think it's Skinny Postion in car number 5. Mike Wells running fourth in car number 71. Howard Litaker Jr. up to second in car number 10. Dennis Bennett still your leader in car number 77. Howard Litaker Jr. on the outside. Brig Reynolds running 5th in car number 30. Battle up front on the outside. Howard Litaker Jr., your new leader in car number 10. Dennis Bennett right back on the inside in car number 77. Brig Reynolds in 30. Jeff Koffel in car number 34. Brian Kerstead in the 44B. Corey Pressler in car number 70. Dennis Brower in car number 57. And Sean McLaughlin in car number 9. 6 laps down, 2 to go. Your top 3 still tightly bunched. Howard Litaker Jr., Dennis Bennett, and Skinny Postion. Mike Wells running 4th, and Brig Reynolds 5th in car number 30. Dennis Bennett not giving up easily. Trying him on the inside. Keep an eye on him at the line. Howard Litaker Jr. and Dennis Bennett side by side to the checker. Good to see him back in action. How about a hand there for Howard Litaker Jr. Shorty Litaker winning it in car number 10. Mike Wells in 71, 29 Fred Wood, 86 Jim Abbott. Ron Skinny Postion in 5, Mike Barchett in 7, Brad Graham in 36, 77 Dennis Bennett. Mad Max Wireball in the black 3. Mark Lambert in 31, green flag ready to wave. Here we go, 20 laps. Bill Bammon leads him down the back straightaway in trouble. Jim Abbott spinning, and Jeff Koffel in car number 34 hits 86 Jim Abbott. Nearly all the field got by him, but the back of the field unable to get by. And tough break there for Jeff Koffel and Jim Abbott for a restart out of turn 4. Mark Lambert back out after changing a tire in car number 31. Bill Bammon leads him into turn 3. Mike Barchett moving up to the high side in car number 7, running 3rd. Bill Bammon, Mike Barchett. Mike Wells on the move up to 4th in car number 71. Mike Barchett running 2nd, going for the top spot to the high side of Bill Bammon. Brig Reynolds running 3rd. Battle for the lead out of turn 4, and trouble between 3 and 4. 4 cars. Fred Wood in 29. Dennis Brower in 57. Mike Boomersheim in 40. And I believe it might be Mad Max Wireball in car number 3. 1 lap down, 19 to go. Bill Bammon, your leader. Brig Reynolds 2nd. Mike Barchett, Mike Wells, and Jerry Scott in car number 22. Bill Bammon, Brig Reynolds 2nd. Mike Barchett, Mike Wells, and Jerry Scott. Ron Skinny Postion running 6th. Takes to the outside of Jerry Scott for 5th. Jim Anders back to the pit area in car number 83. Bill Bammon continues to lead. Brig Reynolds 2nd. Mike Barchett. Dennis Bennett in 77, and J.R. Hodovy in car number 44 on the move. Ron Skinny Posham way up high, tapping the wall in car number 5. Brig Reynolds, your new leader in car number 30. J.R. Hodavy up to about 6th in car number 44. Mike Wells to the inside of Bill Bamman for 3rd, up to 3rd in car number 71. 10 cars, nose to tail for that top spot. Mike Barchett running 2nd to the inside of Brig Reynolds. 3 wide for 4th. J.R. Hodavy up to 4th in car number 44. Shorty Litaker up to 5th in the 10 car. Mike Wells drops back to 6th. Brig Reynolds continues to lead. Mike Barchett 2nd. J.R. Hodavy 3rd. Jerry Scott 4th. Howard Litaker Jr. running 5th. Mike Wells, Dennis Bennett, and Todd Atherton in car number 75. Dennis Brower to the pit area in car number 57. Good battle for the lead. Brig Reynolds and Mike Barchett. J.R. Hodavy right behind. Mike Barchett going for that top spot. Spins between 1 and 2. J.R. Hodavy started back in 14th spot on the outside of row 7, running 2nd in car number 44. Brig Reynolds still fending them off. Here comes Todd Atherton in car number 75, along with Shorty Litaker and Dennis Bennett in car number 77. Side by side, J.R. Hodavy and Brig Reynolds, Shorty Litaker, Todd Atherton, and Dennis Bennett. Halfway point next time by, we'll have 10 laps down, 10 to go. Brig Reynolds getting shuffled back to 3rd. Shorty Litaker now running 2nd. J.R. Hodavy, your leader. Todd Atherton moving up in car number 75. Shorty Litaker down on the low side. And Todd Atherton around Brig Reynolds up to 3rd. J.R. Hodavy trying to hold him back down the back straightaway. Mad Max Wirebaugh up to 5th in car number 3. Dennis Bennett drops back to 6th. Howard Litaker Jr., your new leader. Look at Todd Atherton in car number 75. Todd Atherton up to 3rd. And Mad Max Wirebaugh putting the pressure on Brig Reynolds for 4th. Max Wirebaugh up to fourth in car number 3. Shorty Litaker. 7 more laps to go, this time by J.R. Hotovy second, Todd Atherton running third. Hey, look who's up to 7th. Mike Barchett, who went to the back earlier, running 7th in car number 7. Shorty Litaker, J.R. Hotovy, Todd Atherton running third. Mad Max Wirebaugh fourth. Brig Reynolds running 5th. Dennis Bennett and Mike Barchett. Todd Atherton putting the heat on J.R. Hotovy. 5 laps to go, this time by 15 laps complete. Mad Max Wirebaugh running 4th, Brig Reynolds. Mike Barchett right behind Dennis Bennett for the 6th spot going into turn 3. Todd Atherton hitting the wall on the main straightaway. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to continue. That moves Mad Max Wirebaugh up to 3rd. Brig Reynolds running 4th. And Mike Barchett now running 5th in car number 7. Todd Atherton down to the infield in car number 75. Straightaway lead for your leader, Howard Litaker Jr. White flag, 1 to go for your leader, Howard Litaker Jr. J.R. Hotovy running 2nd. Mad Max Wirebaugh 3rd. Brig Reynolds 4th. Heading toward the checkered flag out of turn 4. Shorty Litaker gonna win it in car number 10. From Berrien Springs, Abadayan there for Shorty Litaker, Howard Litaker Jr. J.R. Hotovy second in car number 44. Finishing 3rd was Mad Max Wirebaugh. Give him a hand there, Mad Max.